many times I'm asked, how do we know what any particular crystal does? And there are a few different ways we can answer this. First off, there is tradition. Human beings have collected crystals, specifically quartz crystal, for upwards of 450,000 years. The earliest archaeological find that we have is a set of human hominid remains that are often referred to as the Peking man, discovered in the early part of the 20th century outside of what is Beijing, China. And among the articles that this individual was buried with, you find several perfectly preserved quartz crystals that were carefully wrapped and left with those remains. And they date to somewhere between 250 to 450,000 years old. And this is pre-Homo sapiens, before modern humans. And we find plenty of evidence of, lithic technology. In other words, stuff made from lithos, stone, from rock, even earlier than that. So we have been partnering with the mineral world for a long time. We've observed a lot in that partnership, and that's one way we get an idea of what crystals do for us. Another way that we get an impression of what crystals do is by our own direct personal experiences. So especially in like the heyday of the nascent crystal era in the 70s, 80s, even the early 90s, people were writing about a lot of crystals, rocks, minerals, fossils, gems that we didn't have a lot of traditional lore, traditional history to tell us about. So people would meditate with them, work with clients hands-on, build that personal lexicon of crystal energy by direct experience. So this is something I've done lots and lots and lots over the years. And then even when we do have traditional literature or someone else's experience or another book to compare it to, if we gather our own experience first, think of that as data collection, then we can compare that to someone else's data and we start to see trends emerge.